London Worlds 2022. I have been looking forward to sharing this with you guys, and we are starting off on technically day 0 because this was the Wednesday before the tournament had even started, but we wanted to get there early so we could check out the Pokemon Center and go and basically buy what was available. So this is what the Excel looked like. It was decorated incredibly, and then we made it to the Pokemon Center, and when I tell you the queue was horrendous, we got through it, so it was okay. But near enough 2 hours later, we finally got in after our reservation, and it was worth it. We had the best time. So this is us at the very front of the queue, and then we headed straight in, and it was all done in sections, and you kind of followed it all the way around until the very end where you got to the tills. So this is what it looked like inside South Blazer Kensington, which I absolutely loved. I headed straight for the Bear Walker Pokemon skateboards, and I managed to pick up 2 of these. I got the Ponyta and the Pikachu. And then because we were there on the first day, we were lucky. Everything was fairly well stocked. There were some things that were sold out, but as you can just see, the plushies, there were lots of them. I know by like day 3, some things just weren't available at all, but we did get in there early. And when I tell you it was plushies galore, it was incredible. I just couldn't help myself, but I did have to rein it in a little bit because I really don't have the room to fill my house with plushes. So this is everything they had available, and you may recognize this Pikachu if you follow me on Instagram, because yes, I did buy it, and the butler wanted it as well. So luckily he didn't tell me off for that one, but here's us fighting over it, over who was actually going to pick it up and take it to the till. And as you can see, it started getting really busy in here. They were letting a certain amount of people in, but still it was absolutely full to the brim. There were some incredible plushes, as you can see. I picked up this super cute Kangaskhan as well. I basically just grabbed everything that I could see. And they also had a lot of product in there as well. They had ETBs, they had collection boxes, they also had lots of open booster boxes scattered around where you could just pick up packs from. And then they had these really cool prints, and I kind of regret not getting one of them because they were super cute. And then I looked up and there was a ginormous Pikachu, and guys, we got to the till and my wallet was screaming. We did some damage, so we headed back to the apartment to try and get a good night's rest and recover, ready for the official day 1. The official day 1 of Pokemon World, when it was all starting. And here to start us off is this ginormous inflatable Pikachu. So we tried to get there early for the opening ceremony. This is all the competitors walking in, and it was really busy. They were trying to manage the crowd, so we didn't actually get to see the opening ceremony, but we got to follow these guys in shortly after, and this is what the arena looked like. It was ginormous. I can't explain to you how big it was, and it was incredible inside. We headed straight for the trophy so we could check out that #1 trainer, and it was as beautiful in person as you can imagine. This was my first World, so I was just trying to take this all in, wander around, see what it was all about, see what was going on. But this was kind of like in the middle by the main stage, so we headed straight for it to get some footage. We then went to check out this prize wall. Now you could only get things from this prize wall with points. So if you were competing, you got points, and as you can see on each sort of item they had available, they had pins, they had plushies, there were numbers. So those were like 80 points, some of the playmats were 40 points, 80 points. You couldn't buy anything here with cash, and they had some really cool items, particularly the plushies, but I know I had to rein it in on the plushies. I didn't need any more. And the playmats were super cool, especially this one, which was 250 points. So wasn't able to pick it up, but still got a little bit of footage of it, and it's super nice. So this is us going back into the Pokemon Center for round 2. There was just a couple more things I had to buy that I didn't get on the first day, so do forgive me. And this is where the main stage magic happened. It was ginormous, and I wanted to go and check it out and see it up close, and it looked absolutely incredible.
Amateur hour over here, Chloe on the camera. She's hit record about 6 times. I've got something very important to say to everyone, and that is okay.
We then jumped on the cable cars, which were decorated for Pokemon.
Hello there, where are you?
A little bit of a sing-song from the one and only Pokédean, and then we jumped on it and headed over the Thames.
So we're really high right now, in the air.
Physical sense.
Yeah. We're going on an adventure.
We're going to the O2.
Is this being dubbed?
This evening we decided to grab some dinner at the O2 with some friends, just have a little wander around, and then we got the cable cars back across to where we were staying at the Excel, and I kind of thought we were going to have an early night, but I was extremely wrong. And can I just show you as well, before we go any further, how cute the cable car station was? It had all been decorated Pokemon theme. They did such a good job of it, and it was really nice to see the cable cars at light because they lit up all with the city in the background. This is us at 2 o'clock in the morning, heading back to our apartment. We stayed out a lot longer than I had planned. We were literally the only human beings in the vicinity. So we went back to the apartment, tried to get a good night's rest, ready for day 2. We got up fairly early and headed straight for the Excel again. We were lucky we were just staying round the corner so we could have a 5-minute walk, and we were right there. We headed into the arena early on just to try and catch a bit of the action before it got too busy that afternoon, as it did start to fill up throughout the day. As you can see, there were quite a few people in there already. And then we had a bit of a wander around. As it was my first Worlds, I just wanted to check everything out, see where all the action was taking place. And like I say, it was really well put together. Now, while I was filming that, I spotted this sign going up. Now, this was the sign telling you about the autograph VIP session where you could meet Masuda or Ishihara. So we decided we had to get involved. So what you had to do was queue up and roll a dice and hope that you rolled a 6. So this is us heading in to join that queue. We headed straight to the back of the arena, which is where they were getting us all to herd up like sheep. And we jumped in the queue. There were lots of people there already, and we got there fairly early to give ourselves a chance. So if you rolled a 6 on the dice, you won a wristband. I was super nervous. This was my first go. Walking up to the table, they're all egging you on, all excited, and boom, I rolled a 2. However, it's not all bad news, because the second time round, I got the 6 and I got the VIP wristband, unlike Dean, who it took 8 times. After the stress of trying to get the wristbands, we headed outside for some pack battles. Here we are with Matt Cully, who invited us to open some packs, and by some minor miracle, I had one Fusion Strike pack, and I went and pulled the alternate art Gengar VMAX. I've never pulled it before. This is the very first time, and as you can tell by everyone's reactions, we were very, very excited, and Matt kindly let me keep the card, so thank you, Matt, for that. We then got to open some Astral Radiance packs with Uncertified Fire. Make sure you check those guys out on YouTube as well. And then we met up with Pim, who gave us some incredible packs to open. I got to open Secret Wonders, as you guys know, one of my all-time favorite sets. I didn't get anything crazy, but it was okay. Dean then got to open EX Power Keepers. And again, massive shout out to Pim for inviting us to open these packs. We had such a great time and met so many incredible people during this whole week. I can't explain how fun it was just to see you guys and hang out. And then Pim himself opened up a Supreme Victor's Booster pack. So between the 3 of us, we opened some fairly crazy packs, and we had the absolute best time. We then got to hang out just and chill out for a little bit. Here's me and Dean just vibing.
Hello.
We then got to catch up with Super Duper Danny and Real Breaking Nate. It was really great to see you guys as well. And then it was day 3, the big day for us. We were doing a face set box break with Whatnot, and if you didn't catch it on the Whatnot app, you'll get to see some of the footage now. It was so much fun, and I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous. As you can see, it wasn't just me, Matt and Dean opening the box. There were lots of people there joining us, but we had a really, really good time. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who came and hang out during this, because I really enjoyed it and it was really, really fun. So the 4th print UK box, we didn't know whether the holos were going to be 4th print until we opened them, and in this box they actually weren't. As you can see, here is Matt opening up one of the base set packs, and we were just getting going at this point. We even got some of our friends to come and join us who were actually in the crowd bidding on packs. Here we have Mr. Fuji. He came and opened a pack with us and was so kind to give it away as well, which was incredible. And then things got a little bit hot and spicy. It was quite surreal pulling the Charizard. I was over the moon. And then Dean went and got the second starter from the box, which was Venusaur. So overall, the box was really fun. We had more people come up and join us. Here we have Birdkeeper Toby coming to open a pack. And then the box break came to an end, but the night didn't come to an end because we carried on our evening at a hotel down the road and we got to see some other cool packs be open. Here we had Bear Walker, we had Super Duper Danny, Real Breaking Nate and Leonhart were all chilling out opening some vintage packs as well. So it was really nice to kind of just unwind after the box break. The venue where we did the box break was super loud and super crazy and my head was pounding by the end of it, so I just needed to like switch off for a bit. But obviously we had to keep opening packs. It wouldn't be Pokemon Worlds without it, and it was really nice to see all of these guys, catch up with everyone and have a really great night. And as always, it was a super late night as well, and on the walk home I even managed to spot a little friend in the window. Again, the very last human beings outside the Excel. I got into bed with my leak and had a good night's sleep. It is the final day of Pokemon Worlds and I'm really excited, number one, to see the ceremony today and everything that's going to happen with that. I get to meet Ishihara as well, which is absolutely incredible. And also, I'm going to head to the trade area right now because I feel like today is going to be a really good day for that. So I'm going to take you guys with me and let's see what we can find. I headed in on my own on the last day because I needed an extra hour in bed. I went and caught up with the guys who were already inside the arena, and as you can see, it was getting very busy. This was the schedule for the last day with the closing ceremony happening at 4 p.m. and we actually managed to catch some of the finalists winning. It was incredible. The atmosphere was absolutely insane. We are just inside the arena and about to queue up to meet Ishihara. We won wristbands the other day, so yeah, really excited about this. I think we get a poster signed, so I'll show you guys the signature and what it looks like afterwards, but oh my goodness, going into the light there. Yeah, we're about to meet him, so I'll check in with you guys after. After waiting in the queue, finally got to go up and meet the man himself, President Ishihara. It was a great experience. We got to have a photo with him, and then he kindly signed a poster for everyone who managed to get a wristband the day before. And then just after I went up, the one and only man, the myth, the legend himself, Pokédean, also got his poster signed. As you guys can see, we've got the PSA 9 illustrator here. It's never going to happen again. I'm probably never going to hold this card, so while I can, wanted to share it with you guys, as you can see it there. Massive shout out to Dubsy, who's allowed us to come and see this card today. As you can see the pedigree on the back at the top there as well. I'm literally speechless that we've got this right now. So yeah, this is a once in a lifetime, and yeah guys, I just had to share it with you. So there it is. Absolutely incredible. This is not an experience I thought I would be having at Worlds, let alone ever, so I was super grateful. And how incredible was Dubsy's suit? On point, and there is the incredible card. After this, we headed back into the arena to catch basically the closing ceremony. Everything was coming to an end, and at this point myself and Dean had pretty much expired. If you can't tell by his face, we were exhausted. And guys, there it is, the car full up on our way home. We'll see you all next year in Yokohama 2023.